Hello, this is Victor, and in that video I want to present the army I'm going to use in my next battle report. So I will play 1850 points of Dark Eldar, and I will use the 5th edition codex as is the last one. So this is a general shot of my army. I have the rule that I have to play with all my miniatures painted. As I have a lot of miniatures painted, I don't want to use any proxy, and I don't want to use any miniature on paint. So this is limiting sometimes the army build I can do, but it's part of my enjoyment in the hobby. So as HQ I will use only Archon with Shadowfield, Hawksblade and Soul Trap. I'm using this all miniature from the all range of Dark Eldar paint a while ago. So this is going to be my HQ. The purpose of the Archon is to try to hold in close combat some of the strongest enemy units or enemy characters and see if can kill it with the Hook's Blade. The drawback is Hook's Blade is using the strength of the Archon, and as he is strength 3, it's going to be quite difficult to wound some of the opponent's miniatures. So let's see how it works. It's the first time I do this trial. In the past I was used to use the Agonizer instead. Then, as troops, I will use 4 units of 10 Cavalry Warriors with Dark Lancers. This is going to be the core of my army. The main objective is to give support fire between them and to hold objective. I know that this is a little bit slow for being a Dark Eldar army, but I don't have enough transports and venoms to do venom spam, so I will use this as my core for the army, and the main objective is to be in my deployment zone, shoot to support the rest of the units, and then on the last turns try to move them to hold objectives. And this is another shot of the Cavalry Warriors with the Archon. Continuing with the troops, I will have 2 units of 7 witches. Each unit will go in a rider, and all my vehicles will have Flickering Field and Nightshiels. So the 2 units of witches will have a Hekatrix with the Agonizer. So the purpose of these units is countercharge when I see the risk of assault units attacking my lines, and I will try to protect them with the riders, and one of these units will have the Archon in to give extra punch. So in some games they demonstrate to be quite deadly. They can deal quite easily with marines. So let's see how they will work in the next battle report. Then, as I said before, I will use 2 riders as the transport for the witches. This will allow them to be at the point I need them at the exact moment. As they are open top, they can move 6 inches and disembark and then assault. And we go to the elites, and in the elites I will use 2 units of Trueborn. The first unit is going to be composed by 5 Trueborn. This is going to be the Vehicle Hunter unit, and they will go in a Venom with 2 Splinter Cannons, and then the unit will be composed of 5 Cavalry Warriors with a Dragon that will have a Blast Pistol and Agonizer, and then 2 blasters in the unit. The whole unit will have haywire grenades, and the main objective is try to deal with enemy vehicles. So I put them in the Venom to be able to reach the point in the battlefield that I need them, in case they need fast movement to deal with that vehicle. This is another shot of the transports I will use in this battle, and these are all the transports I have painted for my army. So maybe I will need to increase the number of venoms to be able to have at least 3 venoms and have more mobility in my army. This is the other Trueborn unit. They will have Splinter Cannons and Sharbins. They are mainly anti-infantry and anti-monstrous creature unit, so they can deliver a lot of shots, poison shots. If they remain stationary, they will do 21 shots. If they are in movement, they will do 18 shots. so it's quite a nice unit. This unit, to be more efficient, is better to have it in a Venom, but as I don't have another Venom, I will use them walking. Then I have a very small beast pack with chimeras, and that's also the main objective, is also to hold in close combat, and this will be to give more points to the witches. So my close combat counter attack units are going to be this beast pack plus the 2 units of witches with their con. This is another shot of the beast pack, and this is my heavy support. I will have 3 Ravagers, 2 with Dark Lancers and 1 with Disintegrators. The Dark Lancers are clearly anti-vehicle tanks, and the Ravager with Disintegrator is anti-heavy infantry tank, especially anti-Terminators, anti-Marines. All the vehicles will have Nightshield and Flickering field. And to end up the army, I will use a fortification that will be an Aegis defense line with a quad cannon, just to have a little bit of anti-fly. You see, this army have not a lot of anti-fly, and give extra cover to my warriors that will hold the lines. So, and that's all for my army. So as you can see, it's not one of the best Dark Eldar army, but all the units have a purpose, and I have a mission for each of my units and a strategy behind. So let's see how it works in my next battle report. Here you have another shot of my army. Here we can see the Ravagers and the Beast Pack. And that's all. So thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe if you like what you see, like if you like it, comment. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.